Hello, thank you for joining me. I've come down to the bottom of the garden. As I've said that, as ever, my mind, it goes zoop, zoop, zoop. It's taken me back to a song that used to sing as a child, so over 70 years ago. And it was, there's a worm at the bottom of the garden. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. I'll stop there, but that will be now going round and round and round for the rest of the day. A bit like some of the adverts do. I remember when ITV first came out, our first commercial station, and there were adverts before and after programmes, as well as in the middle, and this was something that was completely new to us. And very often we found the adverts were more interesting, were better than the programmes. I wonder how many millions are spent on adverts now. And I wonder if I'm the only one that sees it as a good time to go and put the kettle on, a good time to do a nip to the loo, a good time to do a quick email check, anything rather than sit and watch the adverts. But occasionally one does, get through. And I think it was on social media a few days ago. And this guy was talking about a tool, can't remember exactly what it was. And he was going on about its merits, and it said, even a housewife could use this. Yes, what I called that man, what I shouted at the screen, I think YouTube would probably go, And I'm sorry, Mum, she would be ashamed of me, but it really, really bugged me. But I have the feeling, I'll acknowledge it, that the adverts now have to take great care. This one obviously slipped through, that they have to have a balance between male and female. So you can't always have a female doing the washing up. You have men loading washing machines. And why ever not? Why ever not? The same with abilities and disabilities. Great. The same with colours. Great. But have we somewhere along the way lost the ability to just look at people and see people as individuals? Do we always have to see them with a label affixed? I don't know. It would be so much better, I feel, if we could. Because if we're just going by colour, gender, and we know what an open door that one is, that it's very easy to misgender people. But it amused me to hear a black woman talking on the television, and it was about a complaint that had been put forward. There'd been an audience of white people, but one black man, and this black man wanted to ask a question or make a comment, and the lady who was doing the selection of the participants just pointed and said, "Oh, the black gentleman." And this black woman who was being interviewed about this said, "What's wrong with that? He was the only black person there." If she'd said the man with the blue shirt, there could have been a dozen other people with blue shirts. We tread on eggshells to get things right. And those eggshells aren't serving a good purpose at present. I had a similar conversation with a neighbour who's black, and I asked her, "Now please tell me if I'm offending you." And she said, "Well, why would you do that?" I said, "Well, that colour that you're wearing it really looks great on you. I said it would completely wash me out. It would look awful against my pasty white skin, but against your brown skin, it looks fantastic. And she said, no, that's a lovely compliment. And I said, well, I was concerned that I might offend you. She said, but why? You're white. She said, yeah, as you say, pasty white. That wasn't a compliment. That wasn't a down put. It was just reflecting what I'd said. And, you know, we both chuckled. She said, I'm black, brown. So what's wrong with that? And are we making things more of an issue in an endeavour to be politically correct? And does wokeness go on from there? I'm never quite sure where those fit in, because the definition of wokeness seems to be one of those that's a fluid definition, ever changing, to suit the current needs. Is it just me getting a grumpy old biddy, or is it better if we can just think of people as individuals without putting a label on them? Thank you for joining me. Take care, whoever, whatever you are, whatever you do, wherever you do it. Thank you for joining me over in Cheshire, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.